Good morning, friends. I am up early this morning before the rest of the family. I got a big project I have to get done today. I am pressure canning a whole bunch of moose. All of this meat right here, I had frozen at my office, and since my last day at work was last Friday, today I'm going to can all of this meat, and hopefully we can take some on our trip and get this preserved for the rest of the year. So when we were butchering the moose last fall, I saved some of these bigger cuts of meat that are pretty tough, and I saved them specifically, put them in the freezer so that we could can them. They work really well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just cutting all these chunks of meat into smaller bits that we'll be able to brown, and then we'll stuff in the cans and get the canning process going. Just moose meat. You have nice, clean, lean meat. So right now, all of these chunks I'm cutting up, I'm just trying to think about two things. One, can I get them across the grain so that they're going to be more tender? And then also, just trying to give them in good sized chunks that they can be packed easily in the jars when we get to that point.
Let's see, you're happy to work right now.
Yeah. Well, Bennett, you just need to put it away and finish.
I have like 10 minutes left.
Turn around and come on this side.
He's already washed back to sell it. Very good. Cook the meat, Dad?
Yeah, so what the process, Bennett, is you have to brown the meat first. It's rare, it's raw on the inside, you brown it, and then you pack it in the jars.
You own the idea? Write it choreographically in a central idea of a passage.
Oh, Reese.
Not be to be protected.
Oh, that was a lot of work. We finally got all this meat cut up, and now we can clean this area up and move on to the next step. All right, moving on to the next step, we are going to be browning this meat and getting it ready to pack in the jars. It is so much meat.
All new cereals have to make their name so cool.
Now I'm just trying to keep this meat, I'm browning it, and we're going to try and keep it warm and start packing it in jars here momentarily. Always kind of a dance as you're doing this, trying to keep everything in the right temperature and the right stuff. And here we got kids in the back doing homeschool and other stuff, so it's definitely a little bit tricky. Whoa, that was too much oil, but oh well.
immediately, you know. I just got like this project, you know. So can't go into work, but there's a lot of work to do here. But yeah, no, look here. Weston, come on. I don't know if this is going to be enough for one load or not if I could stop football. 14 quart jars. Wish there was a timer on the dishwasher because it's hard to know how much longer. I just did a wash load, but
That's awesome with a speak.
no, that's the oil. I just put it in.
At least go follow it.
Nope, you did brown. Almost done with all this. Come here. Almost done. Here it comes.
Weston, forever, we gotta leave, so go do it quick. Glasses, brush your teeth, and shoes in the car. Go. Got 3 minutes.
Now that all the meat is brown, we're moving on to the next stage, which is getting the pressure canners on here, getting the jars full, and getting it moving along. Oh yeah. I'm gonna start getting these hot jars out. So today we're doing 2 different batches. We have our traditional batch where we're gonna just put it, we pack it in with meat, and we have a kind of a beef broth that we stick in there, and it's just seasoned meat. The other one, we're trying something new. Some friends of ours, they put enchilada sauce in instead of beef broth, and they said that when it came out, it had this like really nice kind of taco meat flavor. So we're gonna give that a try and see how that tries, right? So I have a little bit of both to put in. First batch, we'll just do our traditional one, then we'll move to the enchiladas. Each of these pressure canners can take 7 quarts, and I gotta leave enough head space in here. So we'll do 14 in the first batch. It's more in there than I thought. All right, now that we got the meat packed in there, it's time to get the hot broth. Hopefully I have enough here. Go. And this is the tried and true method. We have done, I'm following the example of my parents. We've been doing this for 40 years and works really well. You've probably seen in a bunch of our videos in the past that we use this regularly, and throughout the years we're cooking. Super helpful, makes it really easy to have a nice meal, and it's shelf stable. So you can stick it with you, or something goes bad, you always got this food ready to go. A clean rag, wipe these off, and then we'll be ready to put the lids on. Okay. Did you boil these already? What do you mean boil them? I have, so these Bennett, I have just, no, they're not done yet. They're just getting ready to go in the pressure cooker.
Do these?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next. I'm doing a batch of regular, traditional, and I'm doing a batch of,
Are you gonna be able to try this?
yeah, tonight we'll try it, or yeah, we should definitely just have that tonight. I think always, I'm gonna be gone at my meeting tonight, but I'd love to try some.
I think this is better than that.
I think you're right.
Huh?
I think you're right. Okay, so you're sticking them all in one? Okay, so, all right, this pressure canner, we're gonna do traditional. The other one, we'll try the enchiladas.
Have you dropped one before?
I have, yeah.
That thing's broken.
Which thing?
Vent.
Well, let's put another one on. Actually, take it out. Let's put another one on. Be careful, you want to click them just vertical because they're not sealed yet. So if you did it sideways, it was going to leak. You just got to keep it vertical. Here, let's put this lid on here just to make sure. And you don't do it super tight, you just do it snug, just like,
Does it get tight?
yeah. Because what happens is it's boiling and you need to let the air bubbles release, and then it doesn't seal all the way until it cools off.
And do you tighten them?
Actually, you take it off. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we did it. So Bennett, actually on right here, this part, this is like a rubber gasket, and it heats up, and then that sticks on and it creates a seal there.
Do you like enchiladas? That's not the song.
I know, it's not the song.
It should be the song though.
Do you like enchiladas or quesadillas with guac? I think I'm into sour cream. Oh, the go to Cayo.
Okay, let's do this.
Dad, you should hit the jump.
I should. I totally should. I need to watch you guys. Which one? The hit? This.
Both of them.
So how does it work? Do you guys like do it as kind of a laugh and
Yeah,
or
it's fun.
You'll get like 5 turns and I'm gonna slip.
they're raw on the middle, but they're cooked on the outside and it adds flavor to them.
Weston hasn't perfected the speed yet. He goes too slow.
Because I shouldn't be doing it.
Huh?
I shouldn't be doing it. And last time I had TV on my back on the slow shape, I would be dead.
It's an everything jump.
What's that mean?
Oh yeah, power surf. Oh yeah, the one time I tried Benny on the power surfing on it, he like front flips like fell like, and he like front flips over and jumped.
Okay, we've got the enchilada jars packed with the hot meat. We're gonna see what happens. Actually, you need one more. I got 6 here. All right, one more, and then we're gonna pour in the enchilada sauce. We're just giving this a shot. I hope it's not a bust because it's a lot of work to do this, but we've got some enchilada sauce and we're just gonna see how this goes. They promise us that this is delicious. I gotta get the bubbles more, so on this one it feels like.
Stuffing.
Yeah, so these are loaded up. I just closed them. Is it closed? Yeah, I think this one's closed. Twist this around so I can see that. Well, a lot of the work is done now. Now it's kind of a waiting game. Get these up to pressure. I got the heat on, and it'll be 90 minutes once they start getting up to pressure. So.
You have to like wash them really carefully, do you?
Yeah. I have to keep them. So Weston, you see on the gauge here, it has like point. I have to look at this one. So this one here, you got 5 and 10. I got to look at the manual. I think I have to keep it. You have to keep it above 10 the whole time. I'll check the manual.
Why not this one?
That one, you have to squat down lower, and then you can see it's different kind of measurements. It's pounds per square inch, and then bars, different type.
Where do you have to watch this on?
And so this Western right here on the top, this is a safety valve sort of thing, but you keep it off at first. You have to let it get hot enough so that the steam's coming out of here. Yep, that just jiggles, so if there's extra pressure, it'll just...
To like push it down then?
No, you just leave it. It just sits on top. Just sits on top.
So, does it get stuck?
No, just leave it over there. I don't want to lose it. Since I only do this once a year, maybe twice, I always want to check the manual, make sure I'm doing it right. So it says 11 pounds pressure for 90 minutes. So that's our recipe. Okay, pressures come up to 11 on both of them. Time to set a timer. Hey Siri, set timer for 90 minutes. All right, there we go. Wes and I are gonna sit down and do some schoolwork and other work while we watch these.
6.
Okay.
English.
All right.
Language 8.
All right. If you need help, I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna be working on our trip stuff and stuff for our business. Okay. Okay, timer's about up. Been 90 minutes and just about ready to turn off the heat.
Where are you going?
I have board meetings. This happens there.
I thought you were off work.
Well, I'm off work, but that's a different kind of work. Okay, timer's done. Turn off the power. And we have to let these just come down to zero pressure naturally. It's probably be a half hour or so. So Everett and I are just gonna do some schoolwork and regular work here. Well, we are waiting. This one, that one's not there. This one, the pressure's to zero. Okay, let me get the hot pad, Everett, and I can open this up.
Power?
Yeah, the jars of the meat are in here. I was cooking the meat in here.
Oh, you're poking the meat in there?
Yeah, the jar in there. And they're still sealing. Here, can you move to the side over here?
I thought they were like you were just one up.
Whoa! What the heck? Yeah. Yeah, let that cool. That is crazy.
Oil lines.
Watch out, Everett.
That's what you really are.
Keep you over the edge. Watch out, Everett. Still cooking.
That's crazy. That bubble.
That was weird. Hey, hopefully they got a seal. I think I'm gonna take these off. Yeah, that was wild.
Oh, that is scary. So good.
Hey, I'm gonna come right through with this other one, the other. So that was weird about that one. It's like I bumped it, and all of a sudden it started. I don't know if I didn't have enough headspace on that one or not, but it does now. Yeah, you have to let them cool for 24 hours to fully cool. They're still on the plus side. None of these had broken. It looks like so. These are all the regular ones, and enchilada ones are still coming. Here's the last one.
Is the water inside the
Move
bit
that.
boiling with ice? The water?
Really hot, Hunter. So you need to put it. Get out. Yeah, you can move it that way.
That put one right here so we can see the comparison.
And to set that.
But enchilada.
It's a little bit more like orangey. It's okay. More red. Okay, so this one is the one with the enchilada sauce.
Put it right here.
Okay. But we'll see. Hopefully they'll be just as good. We'll try. We could try one out maybe tonight. Got some tacos or something.
And we won't even have to cook it. It'll be still hot.
I'm super excited, Everett, but none of these jars just it happens. But if you put cold jars in there when it's hot, they can crack and stuff. But I'm super pleased that none of these jars broke. No boom boom. Yet, knock on wood, crack. Yeah, we're gonna have to mark these as such to make sure we know. It'll probably look different once they cool down. Okay. Oh yeah, those look good. What's this? Yeah, that's just some scaling from. Hey, Everett, don't hit those. Don't be hitting them. They're still fragile. We're gonna let them just cool, okay? And then don't push on them or anything. Just let them cool off. Why do I need to move it? Here's this one. Can you just cook right there? I'm gonna get this other stuff. I gotta start warming up this other. He's cooking, getting the next round going. I just heard it. I heard one of them pop. This is good. Now that these are cooling, it's back to the beginning again. I'm gonna start the whole process again. I have to cook up more meat, brown it, get it ready, put it in the jars, and so it's already almost 1 o'clock right now. It took me about 4.5 hours to do the first batch, so getting after it again for round 2. So Everett made his own quesadilla for lunch, and he mixed up his own special sauce. How'd it go? What'd you do?
Oh, I put some of that
Enchilada sauce.
enchilada sauce, this, and cream together.
Uh-huh.
Very good.
You like it? Way to go. Good job. All right, I'm here putting the finishing touches on the last 2 jars of the second batch. I'm gonna put those in, and man, it's a whole day process. It's about 1:45 right now, and Lauren's gonna have to take over because I have some meetings I need to go to at 4 o'clock. So these will be cooking, and she'll just have to finish that up.
This work.
Right. Okay, we got a timer set for 90 minutes. Time to get going on the second batch. Hey there, sweet pea. All this stuff, all the oil and splatter from that first step. Yeah, see, I'm sure the stove's gonna need a good clean soon. While I've been working on the meat, I heard the snow machine started, and it appears the gym class has just started out in the yard. The other day, came home from church, and Hunter seemed very eager to get out and plow. And then I realized later why, is he had built a series of snowboard jumps out here in the yard. Yeah, they've got jump. And they also built a little track where they go around the house. Hunter's gonna appear here in a moment, down here, where they've been taking turns, pulling each other and hitting these jumps.
And there's that.
Oh, no, wait, through. We have a little bit extra meat, and this is tough stuff, so I'm gonna start cooking it, and we're gonna make a stew. Lauren's gonna take over because I gotta leave for some meetings, but we're gonna get stuff prepped. Cut up some vegetables. Everybody's gonna help me out.
Oh. I want was a ship that way, Goosey.
Let's use this knife instead, okay?
Yeah.
That small one,
I'm
actually.
gonna use this then.
Okay, be very careful with that. I'll use the other one then.
Yes, I know that was a bad way to grab a no. But I will too. Can I make cubes? Yeah, can I make potato cubes?
Yeah, it's like chunks. Yeah, we're just trying to make it into some chunks, and then put it in this bowl. We're gonna cook the meat for a while first to soften it up, and then the veggies will stick in at the end, okay? But this will just help Mom. She's be busy. This will help her.
I'm gonna go for onion.
You do? Want to swap?
Let me just finish this potato.
Okay. All right, I'm done. I want to set the, watch out, I'm gonna put this right here for you. And I'll cut up some celery. Mom appreciates it too. Whoa, whoa, no samurai stuff, okay? Wanna know why?
Why?
I think I would stop and get a soda every day. I get your, oh, I'm just in the neighborhood. Pressure, still okay? Yeah. Thank you, Everett. You want to grab me a few potatoes?
Mark is passing the torch off to me. All right, what is the time at? So I can keep a timer.
Okay. I have 32 minutes left on the timer.
Okay.
And then you can turn off the stove at that point. So now it's 31 and a half. Okay.
Sounds good. Find out the timer now.
Okay. And hopefully they're all good. So these ones over here are the, I mean, you could kind of, I guess, we'll be able to tell. The broth is a little bit clearer. Most of those I did broth. A couple were enchilada sauce. I really want to try one and see how it is, but maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Found food.
Right. Thanks for taking over.
Love you. Whew. Amazing how they're still bubbling
No.
hours later. Now I get to babysit the pressure cookers. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you come back for part 2, we will continue the canning process and you can come along as I make bread and dinner for the family. We're so grateful for each and every one of you, and we'll see you again real soon for more of This Alaska Life.